on the field. What is his outlook after he called this past year a wasted
For
year?
bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
He was issued the ultimate Pat Riley challenge when it came to conditioning, and they were not pleased where he ended the season. I don't think Kyle was. He missed a lot of time for personal reasons. Had a family issue that took him back home to Philadelphia, but Pat Riley's not very subtle. He basically said, I expect Kyle to show up in world-class condition. I think Kyle took that very harshly. I don't know if the two are even talking at the moment, but the message was sent, and they need Kyle to be in better condition to get through the season. Look, he was injured in the playoffs, had the hamstring. That's the kind of soft tissue issue you can have any time. But as you get older, Pat makes it tougher. Would not be surprised to see the training staff running around FTX Arena with those little calipers, checking the body fat in typical Heat fashion next year. So Kyle Lowry, if you see him anywhere out there, folks, give us a report. Let us know what he looks like. I think that's the key to the offseason as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was clear during the playoffs. This was not the Kyle Lowry that the Heat wanted to bring in. He needs to be better. I think he knows that. The personal issues during the season may have affected him in some way. But, you know, I spoke with a guy who has trained Kyle Lowry for years, and he told me a couple years ago that, hey, you're never going to see Kyle Lowry go back to that body he used to have. Well, I think we saw it, and I think that Kyle Lowry knows that. So I don't think he appreciates the way that they went out last postseason, and I think that he knows that he is such an important part to this roster that he is going to have to get in the absolute best shape he possibly
we expected
can.
a big one, this one up on the NFL marquee today here in Week 8.
He's a guy, obviously, the
top two
championship
teams in
pedigree
the
that we
AFC
always talk
South.
about. I think he'll fit
Tennessee
in the
holding a
culture,
two-game lead.
but he needs to show up in shape and
Indy
prove
knew
to
the
his
urgency,
teammates
knew
and his
everything on the line
organization
today.
that he's
Lost in
ready
this
to
game, he
commit
fell 3
and play
back
an
and
entire
really
season,
4 if
and
you
that
count the
includes
head-to-head
postseason.
tiebreaker.
Lowest points per
2
game
lead
in his
changes.
career in 9
And here comes Ryan
seasons. From an
Tannehill
old guy
down
to a
3
young
with a
one.
buck.
Tyler Hero,
21 left in the third
he would
quarter.
like a max contract after winning the Sixth Man of the Year, but Ira, are they going to
drive
give
on their
him
first
one,
drive
given the fact
of
he
the
now
half,
starts?
driving all the way down, getting the
Well,
touchdown.
that's the thing. I'm not so sure he's a starter because Pat Riley told us in the season ender sort of challenge everyone. Tyler has to come in and earn it, and that's the way they do things here. But yeah, he's getting his extension. You can't afford to lose him. Is he getting a Bam Adebayo max extension? No, he's not at that tier. I look at the Jaylen Brown contract, about 4 years, $106 million. I think he gets in that range. That doesn't mean that he might not be sort of a permanent sixth man, but he's going to still be one of their top 2 or 3 scorers. So I would look at something about the $25 million range, maybe even a little higher per season. They have to get that done before the last day, before the start of the regular season. They will. Miami loves them some boy wonder down here. I remember, he had a great season. He was Sixth Man of the Year. But he learned in the playoffs it's another level. That's why when we're talking to Donovan Mitchells and other players coming in, there's a real question, can Tyler Hero be that player, or do they have to go to the next level? He'll get his money, but he'll still have to prove himself as an NBA-level contender starter.
Yeah, I think it's a no-brainer to bring Tyler Hero back on the extension. If it's around the range that Ira mentioned, I think that makes a lot of sense. But one thing you do have to look at, we're talking about Kyle Lowry making a commitment with his body. How about Tyler Hero making a commitment on the defensive end? Because that was really what kept him off the court at times during the playoffs. And this is the guy that you're going to commit this money to and say, this is a crucial part of our core moving forward.
He's in good position, but then he dives low and goes,
makes contact. Being played off the court
at the knee area.
In
That's
NBA
the key.
playoff
Where did he
games,
make contact at?
Eastern Conference Finals games because you can't defend. So I think that last season he made a huge jump in the offseason, particularly getting his body right, adding muscle. I think now the development on the defensive end, if he's able to do that, we always expecting him to be a Jimmy Butler lockdown type of defender. If he can at least compete, improve on that end, and continue the improvement on the offensive end, they're certainly not going to regret this extension, and it can really help the Miami Heat franchise moving forward.
Colin, you suggested that the Heat should try to go after Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, they had split Henry wide. That's who they threw to, and they dropped the ball. It would have been third down. There's Kenny Moore again with another big tackle.
Being a little bit more realistic. Duncan Robinson,
Henry, your NFL rushing leader by nearly 300 yards, 20 carries today. Only 2 of which.
Yeah, Duncan Robinson's a weird case because I think he's a player that, even though he hasn't performed well recently, can still be really enticing to a lot of teams. And he's a knockdown three-point shooter. He knows how to run off screens and clearly thrive in that Miami Heat culture. So you have to look at what are the Heat looking to bring back in a trade. And if they do end up losing P.J. Tucker, which it seems like they will, as Ira mentioned, they're not going to have any power forward. So I look at a guy like Harrison Barnes out in Sacramento. They make almost the exact same money, so you wouldn't really have to add. Maybe the Heat have to throw something in to entice the Kings, a future second or something like that. But Harrison Barnes is on an expiring contract. I think the Kings would be happy to bring in a guy like Duncan Robinson because they need three-point shooting, and he's under contract for a couple more years after this one. And what the Heat get is a proven veteran, a guy who's won championships, who has improved as a three-point shooter consistently over the last few seasons. He's actually younger than a lot of people think. I think he's like 30 or something like that. So he'll have an expiring contract. If the Heat decide that he's a part of their future, they can bring him back. If not, they cut ties and move in another direction. But I think it's clear with the emergence of Max Strus that Duncan Robinson on that contract doesn't make a lot of sense on the Heat roster. So if they can find a trade partner, obviously that will improve their prospects for this season and moving forward.
Yeah, I like the intrigue there, and I think they're looking for an upgrade. I'm just not sure if they're not looking a little more on the defensive end. Because let's face it, P.J. Tucker at power forward was not an offensive force, but he was a defensive force. I would look a little bit, it seems like it's getting a little sideways in Phoenix with Jay Crowder, and I'm just wondering if there might be a chance to bring him back. Remember, they lost him in 2020, that offseason. They went down a hill a little bit, lost in the first round then. I think that might be a viable name. I think there's some other bigs they would rather get that defensive component from also, and I think the other part of that equation is this. Duncan Robinson really is their only tradable salary. They have three guys in the stratosphere, Lowry, and Butler, and Adebayo. Those are hard to trade. And they have no one above Tyler Hero, whose extension won't kick in for a year, who's at $7 million. So I think Duncan Robinson is their sweet spot salary where they shoot for everything, where maybe they wait to see if an all-star level player becomes available and use Duncan for that. What I would agree with you on this specifically is, yes, Max Strus has taken that spot. The Heat have added other shooters. They can cover their three-point shooting. Even the kid they drafted out of Serbia, Nikola Jovic, not Jokic, in the first round is another outside threat. So I think Duncan Robinson is a human contract at this point more than anything else. And I think they want to get more out of Duncan than maybe what he's worth because they know that might be their only salary trade chip.
Ira, with free agency officially beginning tomorrow, we are going to get more names that will become free agents. Bradley Beal is one of them. He's opted out of his deal with the Washington Wizards. Would Miami have any interest in bringing him in?
Back with you inside Lucas Oil Stadium, 24-21.
And it always comes back to the same thing. Would Bradley Beal have any interest in giving up tens of millions of dollars? Extra money that he gets on re-upping with the Wizards, what the NBA has always wanted. Stay with your team, get more money, keep continuity. So yes, if at any point, even during this discussion, Bradley Beal becomes available, Pat Riley is going to jump at it. But I think they also realize they have to move on. Look, like we mentioned earlier, they've entertained Donovan Mitchell, but they just got a new coach yesterday. They've entertained Damian Lillard, but they're surrounding him with talent. They've entertained Bradley Beal, but it seems more and more likely, even with the moves that Washington made just today, to surround Bradley Beal. So you have to also be realistic, which is why I think, even though we mentioned Donovan Mitchell earlier, I think the Heat's trade, as much as we love the start of free agency, might be in the summer, might be during the season. People don't like to wait, might be the February NBA trading deadline. Yes, if Bradley Beal in any way becomes available to the Heat will have Pat Riley up there on the next plane, and he'll dump more rings on his table.
Between Tom Downing,
yeah, I think Bradley Beal has been linked to the Heat for a very long time now, so obviously that fit makes a lot of sense. But all indications are he's going to re-sign with Washington and get the money, and that is something as a trend that we've seen in the NBA. These guys are just re-signing for the most money that they possibly can, and then if they want to trade down the road, so be it. They'll demand one. So I don't think free agency is really going to be a possibility for Bradley Beal, but as Ira mentioned, the fit is great. He could be that kind of star to take this team to the next level with that salary, that Duncan Robinson salary that I was talking about. But again, that would have to happen down the road, and not this summer.
They took a little while. Both Tannehill and Downey admitted that to us and said they're getting closer to knowing what each other's thinking and understanding what each other wants to do. And this is an offense that's well schemed and efficient pass game. It's been tough today. Derrick Henry, 22 carries, only 61 yards. His longest run is 9 yards, so you have to find answers if you're Todd Downing.
What stands out to you?
Tannehill's second
let
down
me take a look at these odds
is
first.
complete.
Yeah, it's weird
Nick
for a team that earned the number one
had
seed
a touchdown
to
earlier.
all of a sudden be
That's
that far down. But you have to look at the rest of the teams. I don't know why the Nets are up right now. I guess you're assuming that's a healthy Kyrie Irving who's committed to the team and a healthy Kevin Durant. But you look at the Celtics, they're going to be better. The Bucks are obviously going to continue to do what they do. So having the Heat kind of that far down for me, I think that's a good value bet because we've seen over and over last year. All the talk was the Heat have this kind of older roster. They're going to manage the regular season. They end up going out and having the best record in the Eastern Conference. So I think with an improved Tyler Hero, who talked about recommitted Kyle Lowry, Butler, who's just going to do what he does, and Bam Adebayo just continues to get better. This is going to be a team that's probably going to be underrated again going into next season. So I think that's a good value bet on the Heat.
On the Colts side
it's interesting. When you talk about odds to win the East, if you were talking regular season odds to win the East, I would have the Heat up there with anyone because they only play to win. They were playing G-League guys and playing to win in January. Guys like Kyle Guy and Nick Stauskas who aren't even on the roster. But I think you can take all 5 of those top teams you saw on the left side of the graphic in the Eastern Conference and throw them all in a bag. There's a chance that Boston from NBA Finals could be the number 5 seed. You have Philadelphia, you have Milwaukee, you figure Brooklyn's going to get it right. I think it could be anywhere from number 1 to number 5 and probably won't know it to the final weeks of the season. But I can guarantee you, if you start this whole thing, Pat puts up Riley at 77, isn't waiting for no one. He's in it to win it now. So I would say put the Heat with the Big 5 the way the East looks like it's shaping up as of now.
We are still waiting for you to live stream that push-up contest. Is coming back. Pat Riley, Ira Brinderman covers the Heat with the Sun Sentinel, and Colin Ward-Henniger covers the NBA for us here at CBSSports.com. CBS Sports
penalized for Tennessee.
Free agency officially begins tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. And then the summer